Hey everyone, RogueGold here, welcome back to the Division 2, and today, the Tempest Exotic pistol is back. Again? As a quick recap, if you didn't know the story, this exotic was originally intended to be the pinnacle reward for this season of the game, Year 7 Season 2, right? It was going to be given out from the Climax mission, which we are not getting for another 2 months' time. What happened though was that when this season launched, there was a bug where the Tempest was dropping from last season's Climax mission instead, so obviously releasing a lot earlier than was intended. The devs went in and shut that drop source down, however they also committed to giving it a new alternative drop source so as not to lock people out compared to everyone who had went and gotten it early. That all leads us to today's patch where that alternative drop source has now been implemented, and so I just wanted to come on here and make a very quick guide video on how you can acquire this new exotic, the Tempest. Now that it is more officially out, we'll definitely have to dive into some build videos, so stay tuned for those soon. But for now, we'll get to this. If you don't want to miss out on anything with the Division 2 moving forward, then be sure to subscribe if you're not already. Shout out and thank you to our channel members for your incredible support, especially these last few days, even today's stream. So many new members, thank you so much. But without further ado, let's get to this. Alright, so let's cut straight to the chase. The new drop source for the Tempest Exotic pistol, while it will still be available at the end of this season via the Climax mission, you can now also get it via the Summit game mode. Now, we knew from previous communication that this was going to be tied to Floor 100 in some way or another. However, there was some confusion and debate within the community as to exactly where this would drop from on Floor 100, as well as questions like, does your difficulty level impact the drop rate? Well, we got that clarity from the team yesterday when they tweeted out, you will need to complete Floor 100 in the Summit. The drop rate improves at higher difficulties. So earlier on today's stream, we did just that. We got a group together. We went and tackled Floor 100 on Legendary difficulty. I want to let you know that the only information we still do not have officially is the exact drop rates for this. There are some numbers floating around the community right now that have allegedly been data mined. I don't particularly want to feature those in this video as they're not confirmed. My recommendation is just to play on the highest difficulty that you can handle. Do remember that all that matters is Floor 100, right? If you want to do everything leading up to Floor 100 on normal, you can do that. Go back to the lobby, change it to whatever, and then play Floor 100 on that desired difficulty. And as I said, we did just that. We took down the hunters. I unfortunately did not get a Tempest myself to drop. However, a teammate of ours did. And from community reports that I've been seeing so far today, it sounds like there are some decent success rates out there. And so yeah, that's really all there is to it. Seek out those Floor 100 checkpoints and get to farming. My friends, that is all of the information that I have for you in this video. A quick guide on how to acquire the new Tempest Exotic pistol. I know that not everybody is thrilled with this alternative drop source, at least the way that they've set it up. Certainly feel free to leave your feedback and thoughts about it down below. Also though, if this is your first time picking up the Tempest pistol now that they've implemented this, let me know your thoughts on it. How does it feel? What builds do you think you're going to run it with? As I mentioned earlier, I do want to make at least one build video on this now that it has been officially released. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Otherwise, that's everything I've got for this one. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you back soon, but until then, RogueGold out.